Coffee is the world's favorite delicious beverage. It's a whole ritual that makes us feel invigorated and enjoyable. However, combining coffee with certain foods can become dangerous and even jeopardize your health. In this video, we'll cover the 10 riskiest combinations with coffee that you should avoid. You'll learn which products can cause serious illnesses, disrupt your heart and digestive system, and pose other serious risks to your health. Watch the video to the end to learn how to avoid these dangers and keep yourself healthy. This video will be extremely informative and helpful, so if you want to become a master of your health, click like and let's get started. Number 6. Never drink coffee with fast food. It can lead to serious health conditions such as obesity, cardiovascular disease, and diabetes. The combination of coffee and fast food has, unfortunately, become commonplace for many people who are looking for quick and easy solutions to satisfy their hunger. However, this dangerous combination can have devastating health consequences. Coffee, being a powerful stimulant, helps increase metabolism, but when combined with fatty and calorie-dense foods such as burgers, fries, and chips, it leads to an increase in blood glucose and fat levels. The high saturated fats and sugars in fast food slow down the absorption of caffeine, which can put a strain on the cardiovascular system. According to the Harvard T. Shan's School of Public Health, regular coffee consumption combined with fast food increases the risk of developing type 2 diabetes and other metabolic disorders. The study found that people who frequently combine coffee with high-calorie foods suffered from weight gain and cardiovascular problems. Researchers found that excessive coffee consumption creates an imbalance in insulin levels, which can eventually lead to insulin resistance and diabetes. Number 5. Never drink coffee with sweet yogurts. It can cause serious health problems, such as obesity, diabetes, and cardiovascular diseases. The combination of coffee and sweet yogurts may seem like an appealing choice for breakfast, but the combination can have unwanted consequences. Sweet yogurts typically contain large amounts of added sugar, which causes blood glucose levels to spike. The caffeine found in coffee can also spike sugar and insulin levels, creating the perfect conditions for the development of insulin resistance. Research conducted by the American Diabetes Association shows that high sugar intake combined with coffee can significantly increase the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Scientists have concluded that such a combination leads to a worsening of cell sensitivity to insulin, which can provoke metabolic disorders and increase the chances of developing cardiovascular disease. Number 4. Never drink coffee with baked goods. It can lead to serious health conditions, including obesity, cardiovascular disease, and diabetes. The combination of coffee and baked goods, especially those high in sugar and saturated fat, can be an insidious trap for your health. Every baked good, whether it's a sweet muffin or pastry, is usually packed with refined carbohydrates and added sugar, causing blood glucose levels to spike. The caffeine in coffee can exacerbate this condition by activating the release of adrenaline and increasing blood sugar levels. This leads to a sharp drop in energy and feelings of hunger, which can prompt you to eat even more carbs. According to the Harvard T. Shan's School of Public Health, high consumption of sugar and processed carbohydrates is associated with an increased risk of developing metabolic syndrome, which includes diseases such as type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease. Studies show that people who regularly consume sweets along with coffee are twice as likely to develop insulin resistance compared to those who avoid the combination. It can also lead to the formation of fat deposits around the abdomen, which is a precursor to cardiovascular disease. Number 3. Never drink coffee with fatty foods. It can cause serious health problems, including cardiovascular disease, liver problems, and digestive disorders. The combination of coffee and fatty foods, such as sausage or bacon, is a potentially dangerous interaction that can negatively affect your health. Fatty foods slow down the digestion process, which can lead to increased stress on your stomach and liver. Caffeine, in turn, stimulates the production of stomach acid, which, when combined with fatty foods, can cause heartburn and even gastritis. This interaction can also lead to higher blood cholesterol levels, which is a risk factor for cardiovascular disease. Research conducted by the American Heart Association found that high saturated fat consumption combined with coffee may increase the risk of atherosclerosis, a disease in which fatty deposits build up in the arteries. The study, published in the journal Circulation, found that people who regularly drink coffee with foods containing saturated fats have higher levels of bad cholesterol and may face an increased risk of cardiovascular disease. Number 2, never drink coffee with energy drinks. It can lead to serious health conditions such as arrhythmia. The combination of coffee and energy drinks, which are full of caffeine and other stimulants, creates a dangerous interaction that can negatively affect the cardiovascular system. Both of these drinks contain high levels of caffeine, which can overexcite the nervous system and lead to heart rhythm irregularities. When these drinks are consumed at the same time, the strain on the heart increases significantly, and the risk of hypertension becomes particularly high. According to the Harvard T. Shawn School of Public Health, high caffeine consumption is associated with an increased likelihood of developing cardiovascular disease, especially in people with a predisposition to such conditions. In one study conducted by the Harvard T. H. Chan School of Public Health, it was found that regular consumption of large amounts of caffeine, exceeding 400 ml per day, significantly increased the risk of arrhythmias. Researchers concluded that combining coffee with energy drinks can create a tandem effect of increased stress on the heart, which can eventually lead to stroke, especially in people over 40. Finally, the most dangerous item is Number 1, never drink coffee with alcohol. It can cause serious health problems, such as alcoholism, liver problems, and cardiovascular disease. The combination of coffee and alcohol, two popular substances, can be extremely dangerous to your health. As a powerful stimulant, coffee increases energy levels and masks the effects of alcohol, which can lead to a misjudgment of one's condition. People often don't realize how drunk they really are, leading to excessive drinking and, ultimately, the risk of alcohol dependence. According to the National Institutes of Health, drinking caffeine in combination with alcohol increases the likelihood of addiction and can negatively affect liver function. In one study conducted by the National Institutes of Health, researchers found that the combination of coffee and alcohol increases the risk of various liver diseases, such as alcoholic hepatitis and cirrhosis.